imagination. And what we do is we do creative writing workshops for people who deny themselves as artists, which is what many of us do. But there's an artist that exists in every single one of us. And then the last Thursday of every month in Long Beach, we host an open mic. We get a really good number of people. So it's the last Thursday of every month in Long Beach, and we encourage anyone who's never performed before to come on and express themselves. We love to break the silence because we want you guys to break the silence. So with that,
do you have a website?
Oh, we do have a website. That's a great question. The website is oneImagination.blogspot.com. Okay, with that, none of you guys are leaving yet, right? You guys are waiting for the performance, right? Alright. So the first person I actually want to bring up, multi-talented, I didn't know this till today, that he was also a photographer. There's some of the photographers that are actually out here. His name is Johnny Daelucian, and I'm going to read a little about him. He's a philosopher, and out of his love for language and expression, he is a craftsman of words manifested in poetry and essays with philosophical and spiritual depth. And though his best weapon may be neat dipped feather, he strives against inertia as a crusader of love and compassion, through service and the practice of living with kindness, all of which are driven by adamant resolve. Okay, I think we'd like to speak to. As such, he is a volunteer for youth cause in an effort to serve those in need, not entirely because there's self-gratification to be had, but that he believes it is his purpose. Finally, he's developing the Soul Network, which is a grid of beings with the aspirations for creation, connection, community, and cognizance, collectively working towards transcendence of consciousness. So technically, he is one imagination. We're not an established organization, we're a group of friends. So welcome, Johnny. Come, share your work with us.
We are in a state of volatility. The earth forcefully ruptures from beneath, and the sky hangs flimsily on a glimmer of hope. The sun rises with hesitation and falls quickly against the barrage of darkness. Within the high towers, I can hear the murmuring of their cowardice, and within its ivory walls, the whispering of their treachery, a corrosive poison that chars black the heart of man. On the ground, I hear the dirge of a soldier pleading for mercy in a field they scattered his slain comrades. Don't take flight on the eagle's wings and prey on the unsuspecting youth. Steer him back to the arms of safety and let him return to the refuge of his nest. Don't send us to the hunting ground to be hung as headless trophies by poachers and murderers. Don't let the taxidermists strip us of our humanity and expose us to adult pastimes that our innocence will unknowingly embrace. Don't rape us of our freedom. You may muffle our cries of agony, and while our bodies may submit, our minds will remain faithful to the pain. Stand on your podium. Indulge our ears with the nectar of your words, and return to the comfort of your home, family, wife, and kids. But I will remain here, miles from home, away from love, away from life, a ghost in a land of strangers resting against the blood-soaked soil, waking to cries that shattered men, women, and children. I am no hero. I am no enemy. I am the porcelain youth. My skin tender and easily cut. My life fragile and easily broken. Yet I am loved, commemorated, despised, and demonized. My mission is to slay an enemy whom I do not fully understand. And still I see my weapon stained with the blood of the blameless. I seek to justify my sins and wash from my hands the evidence of my deeds. But my mind remains deluded in this crimson river, plaguing my waking life and haunting my very existence. You asked me to be brave and sent me off with admiration. You asked me to be strong and gave me means to protect myself. But you did not ask me if I was willing to kill another, because he does not share an ideal that you hold to be righteous, to lay waste a land and its people, because they do not believe what you hold to be self-evident. The truth is, I will not fight under a fever of destruction and plunge our world into ruination. Perhaps it is best that I do not raise arms at all against my fellow man, who also born of flesh and blood, who will recoil when he is shot and bleed when his skin is broken. I am no hero, and he is not my enemy. We are the porcelain youth, our skin tender and scarred, our lives fragile and broken. His glory worth the fate of my brothers and sisters, sealed in a body bag, or worse, blown unrecognizably apart, only to be carried home by the winds. How many countless lives must prematurely sink into the dirt, and how many more will be shamelessly smothered as we dig for this fool's gold? And I will say to this woeful soldier, fear not for the porcelain youth, for your laments are carried by the winds of change. Our fathers know not what they do in the games that they play with our lives. If today in fear we live, fight, and kill, tomorrow in fear we will die. These fears are only the puppetry of shadows, casting a darker shade of ourselves, wrestling with our own inner demons, and projecting its image into our reality. Fear not, lamenting youth, for you are not alone in your depths of loneliness and despair, in the prison of your conscience and the slaughterhouse of innocence. I will stand with you through the darkness of our times. When you find yourself fragmented, I will gather your pieces and rebuild your hope. Together, we will carry this beacon of light and shine its truth of love and peace into man's shadowy heart. For he cannot be changed with blunts or bullets, beaten or deranged, as this can only scar his flesh, while his conviction grows ever stronger. Speak to him in his heart, and in time he will see for himself the error of his ways. Only then will you have turned him